anything that has space, when you cut this one, we will get the smallest particle. The smallest part of any matter is nothing but the atom. So these atoms combine together and form molecules. Atoms combine together and form the molecules. These molecules combine together and again they will form the matter. So the cycle is repeated here. The cycle is repeated. So what is being converted here? The matter, if you closely watch the matter, ultimately you will find the atoms, and these atoms when combined, when atoms grouped, so grouped atoms are nothing but the molecules, and these molecules combine together and form a substance. The substance is called as matter. Okay, so these molecules, the molecule which is formed here may be of two types, may be composed of homogeneous, it can be a homogeneous atoms, or it can be a heterogeneous atoms. So molecules, for example, H2 is a molecule of same atoms, HCl is a molecule of different atoms, right? O2 is a molecule of oxygen atoms, whereas H2SO4 is a molecule of three atoms, hydrogen, sulfur, oxygen, and P4 is a phosphorus molecule, and we write it like H3PO3, so which is a heterogeneous molecule. So molecule is nothing but, how can we define a molecule? Molecule is a group of atoms, right? So if substance is divided into atoms, atoms combine together to molecules, molecules combine matter. That means matter can be either homogeneous, matter can be heterogeneous atoms. If homogeneous atoms are there in a molecule, in a matter, so that matter is called as element. If matter contains heterogeneous molecule, the same thing is called as compound. The same thing is called as compound, right? So element is the purest form of substance. Even the compound is also purest form of a substance. They don't have any other foreign particles in it. They just contain only these things in it. Okay. So we will see, we have already covered the atomic structure. So let us talk about atoms here. What are the known properties of the atom? So I take hydrogen atom, so whose atomic number is 1 and mass number is also 1. These are the things we have already seen it.
Sir.
Yes.
Sir, many people are trying to join the class, but no one is letting them in, it seems.
Okay, wait. Amma, it is me to allow them, right? But they come late, so I can't do it. I have to stop sharing, I have to let them in. Okay. Now we are in. Prince, what is the time of the class and what time have you joined here? Tarish Reddy.
Sir, I was trying to join since 11:15, sir.
No, once I start sharing my screen, I can't let you in because I am the admin, I am the everything. Kartika was in and Kartika, what is the time of the class and what time are you joining here?
Sir, I was in the waiting room, sir.
Again Kartika Reddy. Who is this again? Okay. Yeah. Shall we start or should we wait for some more time for people to join? Abhijay, what is the time of the class and what time are you entering? Okay. So once I start sharing my screen, I can't let you in. That's the problem. Okay. But you have to be on time. Okay. Right. So here is the atom here. So hydrogen has one H1. So this number is nothing but the number of protons present in it. So this is what we have called it as atomic number. And this number is called as mass number. This is called as mass number, which is equals to protons plus neutrons. So these numbers we know it. For example, I take 6 carbon 12. 6 carbon 12. So what this 6 represents? 6 represents atomic number and 12 represents mass number. Mass number, we call it as atomic mass now. Do you understand the logic here? This top number which is there, this is mass number exactly. That's we consider it as a mass of atom. Yeah, that's why we call it as atomic mass. Okay. So 90 thorium 234. What is the atomic number? Atomic number is 90. Atomic
90.
mass is how much?
234.
234. And we have to know few elements atomic masses, like at least up to 20. If it is more than 20, atomic masses are given. For example, first one is 1 hydrogen 1, right? 2 helium 4, 3 lithium 7, 4 beryllium 9, 5 boron 11, 6 carbon 12, 7 nitrogen 14, 8 oxygen 16, 9 fluorine 19, we don't take the neon into account, 11 sodium 23, 12 magnesium 24, 13 aluminum 27, 14 silicon 28, 15 phosphorus 31, 16 sulfur 32, 17 chlorine 35.5, 18 we don't take it, 19 potassium 39, 20 calcium 40. So these ones we have to remember. There is a noise, background noise is there. If you have any noise, please mute yourself. Don't disturb, because yeah, these are the some atoms atomic numbers you should know, because these ones are not given in the question. Most of the time given hota hai, but in some cases it will not be given. अगर इससे ज़्यादा है तो आपको एग्जाम में मिल जाएगा values, right? So these are the atoms. So atoms के लिए what is valid? Atomic mass is valid. Atomic mass is valid. Yeah, we also use atomic weight as a similar words. In fact, in physics case, mass weight are different, but in chemistry we use it in the two similar ways. So units of atomic mass are, atomic mass units are grams per 1 mole. So these are the units what we use for atomic masses. If we are talking about grams, it has to be grams per mole. If you are talking about one atom, so that is atomic mass unit hoga, right? Let us take the carbon. Carbon atomic mass is how much? So carbon atomic mass is 12 atomic mass units, or I can also write it like 12 grams per mole. What is the meaning here? The mass of all atoms present in 1 mole of carbon will be how many grams? 12 grams, right? So this is the atomic mass. The next important one comes here, that is molecular mass. Molecular mass, right? So this is what we have to take it into account as a molar mass. It's a molar mass, right? So it makes sense to call it as, for atomically atomic mass valid, for molecule it is going to be molecular mass, no longer atomic mass. For example, I got H2. If I say atomic mass of H2, makes no sense, because H2 is a group of atoms, it's a molecule. That's why the molecular mass is applicable. So molecular mass of H2 would be, so 1 plus 1 kitna hoga, 2 hoga, so 2 grams per mole. Are you able to follow it? Yeah. Next one, O2. Is it good to say atomic mass for O2 or molecular mass? O2 is a molecule, that's why we call it a molecular mass. So oxygen atomic mass is how much? 16 each. So we add 16 plus 16 adds to 32 grams per mole. This is how you calculate it. So these numbers are given in the questions, just you need to do it. Okay. Do you understand what did I say? Okay. So we'll take a few more examples. Right? I have to calculate carbon dioxide. What is applicable for it? Is it molecule or atom? It's a molecule, so therefore,
Molecule, sir.
yes, molecular mass is valid for it. How can I get the molecular mass? Just we have to add the mass numbers of all the atoms. We have carbon, which is 12, each oxygen 16 and 16 adds to how much? 44, and it is always grams per mole over. Do you understand how to do it? If I say carbon
Sir, your
monoxide,
screen is not visible.
my screen is not visible.
Yes, sir, it's not visible, sir.
What happened? Someone did some black magic. Is it now?
Yes, sir.
Sir.
This
Yes,
was-
sir.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so carbon dioxide, so carbon dioxide has 1 carbon, 2 oxygen atoms, therefore I add 12, 16, 16, so adds to 44. What about carbon monoxide? So molar mass or molecular mass of carbon monoxide would be, carbon is 12, oxygen is 16, adds to 28 grams per mole. Isn't it? Can you do it? What about NO? So molecular mass of NO would be, nitrogen is 14 and oxygen is 16. 14 plus 16 adds to 30 grams per mole. Just we need to add the top numbers, that's it. What about N2O? So molar mass is equals to, so 14 plus 16. How much is it? This is 30 plus 14 equals to how much? 44 grams per mole. Can you do it if I give some questions? It's simple, just you add the numbers, that's it. For example, we'll try H2SO4. So molar mass of H2SO4 is equals to, right? You repeatedly add or you multiply it, like, so 1 into 2 plus 32 is the sulfur plus 16 into 4, isn't it? So this adds to 32 plus 2, 64, 64 plus 16 fours are 48. 16
Yes,
fours
sir.
are 64. So adds to how much? 90.
120.
What? 16 into 4, 48 plus 32. So adds to how much? 98. Can we do this one? Simple math. So what about C6H12O6? So carbon is, there are 6 carbons, each one is 12, plus there are 12 hydrogens, each one is 1, just I put 12, and you have 6 oxygens, each is 16. Just you add these numbers, we'll get the answer. So 6 12s are 72 plus 12 plus 16 6s are 96. isn't it? So if you add this, how much will it be? 96 plus 12, 108, 108, 110, 180. Is it how much? 180 grams per mole. Can we do it? Yes. Yeah, I'll give few more example. Try this one. Okay. So what I'll give you NaOH. Please can you find the molar mass of it? Please do it. So sodium is 23, 16 plus 1. How much it adds to? Yes, 40 grams per mole. Okay. So in the same way you have to do it. C6H6. So 6 12s are 72 plus 6 adds to how much? 78 grams per mole. Isn't it? C2H6. How much is it? 24 plus 6. 30 grams per mole. You have to do this simple math in the mind if the molecule is simple one. If it is tough one, you have to do the rough work. Okay. Yeah. What about SO2? Can you find SO2? How much is it? 32 plus 32 equals to 64. So grams per mole. Simply you can do this. Just you need to add those numbers. Okay. So I'll give you the other one. Yeah, we'll try this C12H22O11. So you have to solve for this. I'll give 1 minute. Try it and give me the answer. C12H22O11.
$193.
No.
Sir, 342.3 gram.
Yes, 342 is correct. Just you have to add this. So we have 12 12s, 144, correct? 144 and this is 22. We have 11, right? So 10 aito 160 plus 16. Just you need to add these numbers. So this is 6, 6. So we got 12. We have got this one 8, 10, 4. So we got 1, 342. Isn't it? Simple math hai, ज़्यादा ये नहीं है. Yeah, what about H3PO4? Just you add this number. 3 is for 3 hydrogens, 31 for phosphorus, oxygen 16. 16 4s are 64. Isn't it? Is it 64? Yeah, 32 plus 32, 64. So this is 98. Is it right? Yeah, simple. Just you have to add those numbers, right? What if I give you a molecule, for example, कैसे भी होने दीजिए, just you have to count the atoms and just you have to multiply them. Okay? Yeah, for example, I'll give you another one, H3PO3. Try this. So it's 3 plus 31 plus 16 3s are 48. So 4, 12, we got 3, so 82 is the answer. Can you do it easily? आपको एक बहुत बड़ा molecule दिया जाएगा, but you should able to do this. Okay, any molecule given, just you have to add the top numbers present in it, and don't worry about this one. These values are given in the question, right? And better we know up to 20. What I have written here up to now. So you better remember these ones. These ones, if you remember, it would be easier, right? So in the most of the time, you have to remember for sodium, which is 23. Aluminium is 27 है, so double से एक बढ़ ज़्यादा होगा. So these things you have to remember. Right? I'll give one more molecule. You try this one. Right? Friends, you have to give me the answer of this question. Are you there?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So you have to find the molar mass of this one, Al2SO4 taken thrice. चलो, bit bigger one, but simple addition है, इसमें chemistry नहीं है. Just you need to add the atomic numbers. But make sure what is the meaning of this bracket and taken 3. How do you read it? Al2SO4 taken thrice or taken 3 times.
Sir, 342.
Yes, 342 is the right answer, right? How do you do it? So it is 27 plus 27. Sulfurs are 3, isn't it? So 32 into 3 is 96. Okay, and we have oxygens 4 inside, so each oxygen is 64. 64 को आपको 3 बार लिखना है, 3 टाइम लिख देना है, बस इसको ऐड कर दीजिए, आपको आ जाएगा. Right? So how much is it going to be? 342. Okay, so just we could able to figure out what is atomic mass, what is molar mass. Actually atomic mass का definition होता है, it is the atomic mass of कार्बन C12 आइसोटोप का मास है ना, सो इससे कंपेयर करके हाउ मेनी टाइम्स इट्स बिगर दैन दिस और स्मॉलर दैन दिस वी विल टॉक अबाउट, बट दिस दैट्स अ प्रीटी बेसिक वन, we don't use that anymore here. Okay, so the very first thing we will talk about the mole now. Okay, what is mole? It is very important. I'll ask you the questions, everybody has to be focused here. So we'll talk about what is mole, right? So easier, if you follow it properly you will understand it. Otherwise, if without studying about mole concept you cannot continue with your chemistry. In the next chapter, thermodynamics you can't do it, equilibrium you cannot do it, in organic also you can't do anything. So you have to do mole for sure, right? आप atomic structure थोड़ा बहुत छोड़ सकते हो, chemical bonding थोड़ा बहुत छोड़ सकते हो, क्योंकि उसके ऊपर क्वेश्चन आया तो छोड़ देंगे, नहीं आए तो आपका लक है. लेकिन मोल कॉन्सेप्ट का क्वेश्चन 50% to 40 to 50% of the questions contain mole concept in the exam. So indirectly or directly, right? So mole is what is the meaning of the word? If I say dozen, what number do you recall? It's 12, right? And mole is also one type of word which is used for Avogadro number, which is used for Avogadro number, which is 6.022 into 10 power 23. If I say mole, as I said, as 12 represents dozen, mole represents this number. Simple. Not if I say 1 lakh, 1 lakh is not read by any English people because we use it for 100,000s, isn't it? 100,000s is called as 1 lakh. In the same way as we use 1 lakh for 100,000s, mole is used for this number. It's a simple number which explains about a group of atoms equals to this number. This number is given by Mr. Avogadro, therefore we are calling it as a Avogadro's number. And this number is very big number, isn't it? How much big is? If I write 10 power 6, how much is it? Million, right? So if I write 10 power 7, it will be 10 millions. Is it right? If I write 10 power 8, which is equals to 100 millions. This way, in English people will count the numbers. How many, if I raise it to 10 power 23, how many millions it would be? Isn't it? How many millions? It goes, we don't have any word to express that. If I have to write this one in the proper way, I have to put 6022. इसके बाद how many zeros I have to keep? 20 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So these many zeros you have to read it. All I know up to 1 crore, yeah, 10 crores, 100 crores, yeah, 1000 crores. But this is much bigger than those numbers, right? So we will see the millions. How many millions? I have to cut 6 zeros. So these many millions are there, right? So if I cut also millions, I'll cut 6 more. So these many millions are there. So that's why there is no, can you read this number? Is it possible for you to read this number? No one can read it. If any teacher has taught you in the class, so please help me. So this number has to be read as a Avogadro number, and this number represents 6.022 into 10 power 23. So this is the mole. So all the atoms or molecules or ions or smallest particles, it is not possible for us to individually count them, right? We can't count them, right? That's why. Now, I don't understand one more thing here. How do you measure, how do you count, if you go for a shopping, how do you measure, for example, आपको ऑयल खरीद करना है, तो हाउ डू यू मेजर द ऑयल? मोस्टली इन लीटर्स में खरीदते हो, या इफ यू गो टू सम शॉप्स यू मे measure it like kilograms, right? How do you measure if you have to calculate? आपको phones खरीदना है, how do you count the phones? So phones are counted like one, numbers है 1, 2, 3, 4 ऐसे numbers है because they are bigger ones, right? आजकल sarees are sold in kilograms also, isn't it? So these are the type of measurements based on the item available in the market. Initially the sarees were sold as a there used to be a price per one piece, right? So the marketing people have improved their skills, and nowadays the clothes are measured in kilograms. kg sale and also during advertisement, right? So these are the numbers. So for atoms, they are invisible, you cannot see them, isn't it? You cannot see them. It's not possible for them to identify one by one. If at all identified, it's not possible for them to count up to this number. So therefore we should find a better method to calculate this number. So that's where we use the mole is calculated by using the mass. Generally this is given in the question hota hai, mass given divided by molar mass. मोलर मास जनरली ग्राम्स पर मोल में लेते हो, ऊपर का भी आपको किस में लेना है, ग्राम्स में लेना है. सो दिस इज द फार्मूला व्हाट वी यूज टू कैलकुलेट मोल्स, राइट? फॉर इज ऑफ अंडरस्टैंडिंग व्हाट आई विल से हियर, आपका क्वेश्चन कैसे होगा? मोल इज रिप्रेजेंटेड एज x, मास इज गिवन एज y एंड दिस इज गिवन एज z. आपका क्वेश्चन में x, y, z में से two values are given, x, y are given, x and y are given, you ask to calculate the z. If y, z are given, you have to calculate for the x. If x and z are given, you have to calculate for y. That means if mass is given, molar mass we can do it, we can divide it to get the mole number. If we get molar mass and mole number, just we cross multiply these two numbers to get the mass. Or if you want to calculate the mass, if you know these two items, so just you divide it to get this one. So our final question will be, out of these x, y, z's, right here, z is constant for a given compound. For example, for CO2 है, CO2 के लिए it is always 44 ही होता है, 44 grams per mole ही होता है. Why? Because it's constant, it's not variable. Z is not a variable here. फॉर एग्जाम्पल द सेम थिंग इज फॉर C6H12O6 है, तो इसके लिए कितना होगा, अभी अभी अपन कैलकुलेट किए थे, हाउ मच इज इट, 180 ग्राम्स पर मोल है. Z इज नॉट वेरिएबल, या सो हो सकता है क्वेश्चन में भी आपको Z भी पूछे. Did you understand why? What is the concept here? You will be given mass, name of the compound is given, you have to find this one. Okay, and we have seen how to calculate the molar mass just now. Okay, we'll take up one question. So question is, so you have to help me here. I got 4 grams of NaOH contains how many moles? Right, so what is given, what is not given? So let us write the formula first. Mole equal to mass over molar mass. This is the formula what we have to use. The mass is calculated generally on the weighing scale. You get the sample of NaOH, go to the weighing scale, just you add the NaOH till the reading of the weighing scale equals to 4, then the mass of NaOH would be 4 grams. Nowadays everything is digital, you can calculate it digital meter use करके आप calculate कर सकते हैं. So this is given, my mass is how many grams, 4 grams, and over molar mass of NaOH you have to find it. So it is 23, add 16, add 1, right? So how much it adds to? So it adds to 40 grams per mole, right? So if I solve this, gram gets cancelled, this goes how many times, 10 times. So it will be 1 by 10 moles per mole becomes mole, or you can also write it as 0.1 mole, or you can also write it like 10 power 1 minus 1 mole. So आपका ऑप्शंस में, so it could be anything here, A भी हो सकता है, या A भी हो सकता है, या A भी हो सकता है. Do you understand the question? Yes, you have to unmute and you have to talk.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So
Yes,
all
sir.
yeah, okay. So we'll take up one more question. I got 9 grams of C6H12O6 is given to us. We have to find the number of moles present in it, right? So we'll do it same method again. I use the same formula. So in the beginning I'll write the formula every time, later you have to think it in your mind itself. Mass by molar mass. What is the mass given? 9 grams divided by, so C6H12O6, just we calculated it, how much was it? 180 grams per mole.
180.
Right. So gram gets cancelled, this goes how many times? 20 times. It will be 1 by 20 moles. Correct hai? So which can be, can I write like this, 1 by 2 into 10 power minus 1 mole, and 0.1 by 2 will be 0.5 into 10 power minus 1 mole, and this is equals to 0.05 moles. Do you understand this? आपका क्वेश्चन देख लीजिए, your question may be, the question is same, आपका आंसर ये भी हो सकता है, ये भी हो सकता है, it can be this one, because I have shifted 1 decimal to the left, so because I have get rid of this number. So here 1 by 2 is half, that's why I wrote it like 0.5 and this one. So this is the basic question, generally it is asked. Okay, we'll take up one more question. Yeah, here is the one more question. I'll take the pen. The question is 1 gram of each H2, helium, CH4 and O2 and O2 are given. So we have to find maximum moles किस में है, maximum moles and minimum moles किस में है आपको find करना है. The question is same, You have to solve for moles of hydrogen, helium, CH4, oxygen. There is में maximum value कौन सा है, minimum value कौन सा है, उसको identify करना है. That's it, right? So I'll be solving this. So here for hydrogen, I'll use the formula same again. Mole equals to mass by molar mass. Mass given is how much? 1 over molar mass of H2. 1 plus 1 is how much? 2, which is equals to these many moles, right? It's a half mole. Half mole is 0.5 mole.
0.5.
Right. Next we'll go to helium. Helium molar mass is, helium is the atom, atomic mass. So it is also given 1 gram over, we have to take the atomic mass of helium. It is 4 grams per mole. 4 grams per mole. So gram gets cancelled. So 1 by 4 is quarter, right? That is 0.25 moles. Do you understand? Yeah, we'll talk about CH4. CH4 moles are equal to, so what is the mass given? 1 gram should be divided by molar mass of CH4. This is 12 plus 4 adds to 16 grams per mole, right? So 1 by 16 has to be solved. So 16 has to divide 1. So you have to take 0, 0, 0, 0. How many times it goes? 6 times. 16 5s are 80, 96.
0.625.
So I got 4, 0.62. Okay. So రెండు నంబర్లు సరిపోద్దమ్మా 0.062. Right. What about O2? O2 also be same, we have to figure it out. So mole equals to 1 over 32. Right. So mole is equals to ఎంత వస్తుందమ్మా 0.031 వస్తుంది, రైట్? దీనికి సగం అయింది అంతేనా? Here 1 is divided by 16, here the same 1 is divided by 32.
Yes, sir.
Right. So 0.032. So this is the moles. Now we have to figure out which sample contains maximum, which sample contains minimum. So for that, so you have to check which is the highest value here. Which one is the highest? Let us put them in the increasing order or decreasing order. So 0.5 is the biggest number of all, isn't it? Followed by 0.25, followed by 0.062, followed by 0.031. So this is hydrogen, this is helium, this is CH4, and this is, the last one is O2. So maximum is in what? H2. Minimum in what? O2.
O2.
Right. So we can also relate one more thing here. So here maximum vachindi kada, its molar mass is only 2 units. Its molar mass is 4 units. Its molar mass is 16. Its molar mass is 32. If you get, here you can see that if your denominator is bigger, the mole is going to be smaller, right? So this is the smallest number of all. If the denominator is small, for a given same masses, you can do this. అర్థమైందండి మోల్ కాన్సెప్ట్? హ్యావ్ యూ ఏబుల్ టు అండర్స్టాండ్? జస్ట్ యూ నీడ్ టు నో హౌ టు డూ ఏ డివిజన్, మాస్ ఓవర్ molar mass, that's it, not more than that. Okay, shall we see a question? Yeah, I'll show you a question. You have to solve it. How many of you will solve this? Copy this. So can you see the question? Yeah. Among the following, choose the ones with equal number of atoms. So atoms we have not covered. We'll solve it for equal number of moles. चलो I'll give you 2 minutes time. You have to answer it. So ये options नहीं लेना है आपको. बस इनमें से किसका moles बराबर है? Have you understood the question? Among the following, choose the ones with the equal number of moles. You have A, B, C, D, E. Can you see the question? Please write the question in your notes and try to solve this. Yeah, first one, this option A, 212 grams of Na2CO3. How many moles are there? So this is the mass, this is the molar mass given. So this by this looks like multiples में देगा question. Your mathematics skills are tested in your maths. In chemistry, your no maths is tested. So every time it is going to be in the multiples only questions will be given. Therefore, you can solve it easily. Yeah, చెప్పండి first one. A turns out to be how much? It is moles are equal to 212 divided by 106. 106.
2, sir.
So these are 2 moles.
2, sir.
Yeah, correct. So B moles are equal to 248 divided by molar mass directly given 62. It looks like 4.
2, sir.
2 are.
4.
So how many moles? 4 moles. Yeah, option C. Moles are equal to. There is a noise with someone. Please mute yourself. So it is 240 over 40. Looks like 6 moles. Correct? Yeah, D, 12 grams of H2. It is 12 by 2 grams equals to how many moles? 6 moles.
6.
Next, E, number of moles are equal to 220 over 44. ఎంత వస్తుందమ్మా? 5.
5.
Yeah, exactly.
5.
Yeah.
5.
5 moles. Simple है. Do you understand the logic? Moles. अब क्वेश्चन किस में सेम इक्वल नंबर ऑफ मोल्स है? बोलिए. C और D में इक्वल नंबर ऑफ मोल्स है. This question is about atoms. That is a different thing, but you can do it easily. You got it? Yeah, we'll take up one more question. Sometimes नंबर ऑफ एटम्स पूछेंगे. अभी क्वेश्चन ने पूछा ना, वो नंबर ऑफ एटम्स इक्वल्स टू नंबर ऑफ मोल्स इनटू एटमॉसिटी इज द फॉर्मूला. व्हाट इज एटमॉसिटी? एटमॉसिटी इज नंबर ऑफ एटम्स इन ए मॉलिक्यूल. అమ్మా మ్యూట్లో పెట్టాము. హూ ఇస్ దట్? ఎవరండి అది? పేరు చెప్పండి. అమ్మాయి ఎవరు సౌండ్ వస్తుంది? Yeah, for example, H2. What is the atomicity? 2. P4. What is the atomicity? 4. Se8. What is the atomicity? 8. So number of atoms in any molecule is the atomicity. What is the atomicity of HCl? You have 2 different atoms, 2. What is the atomicity of H2SO4? So 2 plus 1 plus 3, 7. Are you able to see this?
7.
CH4 atomicity is 5. Yeah, what about Na2CO3? What is the atomicity? 2 plus 3 plus 3, 6. Just you have to multiply number of moles with the atomicity if number of atoms are asked. First of all, you have to figure out moles, then you have to find the atomicity. By looking at the molecule, you will see the atomicity. C6H12O6, what is the atomicity? 6 plus 12 plus 6, 24. This is how you have to do it. Yeah, now we have a question here. 2 grams, and for ease of understanding, I'll take 1 gram of each H2, P4, S8 are given. So the number of atoms आपको calculate करना है, atoms find करना है. Can we do it? Yeah, we'll take this formula here. So number of atoms calculate करना है ना. So number of atoms equals to, we'll use mole equal to, what is the formula? Mass by molar mass into atomicity. This is the formula you supposed to use it here to get this one. Yeah. So in each case 1 gram is common. So it is 1 by 2 into, for hydrogen case, atomicity is how much? 2. How many atoms are there? Only 1 atom is present. Do you understand? Yeah, next one, 1 over moles आपको molar mass calculate करना है ना. So P4 molar mass 31 into 4. So how much is it? 124 into 4. Do you understand this? So I can cut this one into 31. That gives me 1 by 31 moles. 1 by 31 atoms. 1 by 31 సాల్వ్ చేస్తే ఎంత వస్తుందమ్మా? 1 by 3 అయితే 3.33 వస్తుంది. సో 0. ఎంత రావాలి? 3 ఎంత వస్తుందమ్మా? 131 తోటి డివైడ్ చేయాలి. సో ఇట్ షుడ్ బి 0 0 0. ఇట్ గోస్ 3. So it will be 93. You got 7 2. So 0.032. It is 0.32. You can immediately calculate. आपको moles calculate करके ये calculate करना है. चलो we'll figure out this question. इस question को पूरा solve करेंगे. अब question में क्या पूछ रहा है? Number of atoms same कहाँ पर है? क्या करेंगे बोलिए? सो ये का जो मोल्स है इसको एटमॉसिटी से मल्टीप्लाई करना है. इसका मोल्स को भी एटमॉसिटी. सो फॉर ए number of moles are 2. 2 into Na2CO3 atomicity how much? So this is 2 plus 1 3 plus 3 6 equals to how much? 6 into 2 is 12 atoms are here. Option B, number of moles are 4. 4 into, what is option B? Na2O. How many atoms are here? 3, right? So 3, this is also 12. Next we'll go to C. Yeah, C is, so C moles are 6. 6 times NaOH has how many atoms here? 1, 2, 3. 6 into 3 equals to how much it is? 18. Next we'll go to D. So D has how many moles? 6 moles. What is D here? 12 grams of H2. H2 has 2. So equals to how much it is? 12. 6 into 12 is 12. Next carbon dioxide, that is E. So it has 5 moles. 5 into carbon dioxide is how much? 3. So it adds to 15. So what is the question here? Which of the choose the one with the equal number of atoms? तो किसमें equal atoms है? A, B, D have got equal number of atoms. So A, B, D आंसर कहाँ पर है देख लीजिए. ऑप्शन A is the answer. అర్థమైందండి? ఒకసారి చూడండి. సే ఎస్ ఆర్ నో. ఆన్సర్ ఈస్ ఏ.
Yes, sir.
ఓకే.
Yes, sir.
You have understood, right? Okay. Yeah. We'll talk about, चलो C6H12O6 की बात करेंगे. So what is the molar mass of it? 180 grams per 1 mole. Correct है ना? Just we did it. What is the meaning here? 1 mole of C6H12O6 equals to how many grams? 180 grams. This is the meaning of this point. Correct hai na? Yeah. In this case, what I am going to do here, these are the numbers. If I multiply this one with x, I have to multiply it by x. If I divide it by y, I have to divide it by y. Is that clear? Isn't it? So this equation we know it. What is the meaning here? 1 mole equals to 180 grams. 10 moles equals to how many grams?
Yes, sir. Law of conservation.
10 mole equals to how many grams? 1800. 0.1 mole equal to how much? So you have to cut one, right? It is 18 grams. 0.01 mole equal to how much? It is going to be 1.8 grams. Isn't it? So just you change this number, according to that this number also changes. If it is 1, it is 180. If it is 2, for example, my x is 2. X is 2. What will be this one? 180 into 2. So the mass would be 180 multiplied by 2. If x equals to 3, what would be your answer? 180 into 3. If number of moles are 5, what would be the mass? 180 into 5. This is how you have to interconvert the number of moles. If you know 1-to-1 relation, you can find the relation x to x, y to y, z to z. Okay? Yeah. So this is the end of the class for today. We will see you